Hello everyone, my name is Leander Richmond and I'm running for trustee in Canton Township here in 2024. I've been a Canton resident since 2001 or 2, and I've been employed in Canton since 1991. Rooted here, my roots are officially in Canton. I love this community, which is why I stayed so long. Unfortunately, I have come across quite a few situations, unsavory situations, where Canton has behaved badly. And when I say Canton, I mean the current administration and its employees. But I don't blame the employees, because the employees can only do what they are allowed to do. I'm a business owner here in Canton. I have employees. My employees know their guides, they know their boundaries, they know the expectations, and they conduct themselves accordingly, or they are unemployed, which has happened. The stories that I have heard are absolutely insane. So much so that they have caused me to do something that I never, ever thought that I would do, and that is run for public office. I'm simply too busy. But I'm not too busy to take action to fix things for the community that I live in and that I love. I talk to people. Anyone that knows me knows this. Just this morning, I was getting coffee, and I happened to end up talking to an elderly Indian gentleman that told me something that is so bad and so foul that I have to look into it. And I will look into it. And if it is true, or at least if I am convinced that it is true, I will let you know. I don't know if it was a situation of racism or rudeness on the part of a Canton Township employee, because I don't know why she would say what he told me she said to him. But this is yet another thing, and each day I keep encountering these things when I speak to people. My plan is to make a few videos highlighting many of these situations, which will hopefully help you understand why I felt it necessary to run for office. Hopefully from the inside we can stop some of these things and get better service for the community and to the community. Businesses that come into Canton, if you go out to eat at any of the local bars, I won't name any of them, but my wife and I frequent them. If you go to them and you talk to the people, I haven't found a single business owner that has had anything good to say about their experience in opening a business in Canton. And this is sad. It should not be personal in nature. It should simply be business. I know of a young lady that quit her job while she was pregnant to open one of these fitness boot camps, and on the day of their final inspection, after she had quit her job, they're planning on opening the next morning, the inspector said, "We're going to fail you on the inspection because your sign is a couple of inches larger than it's supposed to be." This woman dropped to her knees and cried. The desperation that she felt in that moment was just simply unnecessary. It's abusive. I know of someone that was forced to move a wall 4 inches overnight before he could get his certificate of occupancy the next morning. I realize that ordinances, rules, regulations, for the most part, are safety oriented and they exist for a reason. But when we have ordinances that are designed to raise money, like the tree ordinance, and I'm going to liken our tree ordinance to Nookie Thompson. If you know who Nookie Thompson is, I believe he was a clerk or he held some office in New Jersey, and he was a gangster. The tree ordinance is nothing short of a gangster move on businesses that want to develop in this township. And I'm going to give you a lot of detail in an upcoming video on this. Hopefully you'll see this for what it is. It's a money grab. even though it's been ruled unconstitutional by 2 different courts. Canton is still enforcing this thing, and almost in the exact same way, because they know that no one wants to fight them on it. And this is wrong. There is a Taco Bell on Michigan Avenue. I'm sure he invested over $1 million when he built that thing as a KFC. They just renovated it. I don't know how much that cost. But our love of trees here in Canton, you can't see this thing traveling down Michigan Avenue at the 45 or 50 mile an hour speed limit until you're right up on it. And yet somehow the Planning and Development Department thinks that this is a good thing, because as I was told, they work with businesses to plant species of trees that over the course of 20 to 30 years will rise up above the building so that people can see it. I'll let you think about that. These people do not understand business. They cost businesses millions of dollars every year. I know a guy that rented a bunch of equipment to remove some trees in his front yard at a residential location, and they shut him down, and he had to pay for all of this equipment. I think he said it cost him about $30,000, and this is a single individual. Well, Canton played its games with their tree ordinance and tree preservation. So I hope that you will take a look at my upcoming videos. I hope that you will consider that I am running for trustee with the hope of changing at least or affecting some of these. Okay? Hope to see you in the future. Don't forget, vote for Leander Richmond. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me or give me a call. That information can be found on my website. Thank you.